Chia Monia Makwaba, Oyerepa television, so, and na Yawada was Sana, Neda etoso edumotwe, Emfiempinu eduonu minumu. Yakase, the Edicanediti and Sama, if it's no numera na Bessiano Peno, Yedimunsum, Ebe Bomosacase Bono, Emunsum, Midi Edemame, Efia Nyako, Papa Bicasiabono, and Chumuna, Yede Emamo. Institute of Fiscal Studies, IFF, in Penny 4, Eden Sama to do almost say, if you are saying here, and Sana Ayadi Fata, a drew brebia. Said your money fika some air to Japan, so going to be, and no one say, you know, a buying a numa, a would rather a buffer from Pumtu home. Yeah, government social interventions, no, and Penny 4 years, yes, you best have to Sudia, or the Yanibim, near who dear Babua, Nanny Manimu, you bet to me, yes, and say a bejani in a gumu, Nam Fanfas with Debia Emma, or Leslie Mensa, Yawa economist, and they didn't send me to Jabra or friends and for in Shiamu.
Ahochirabo memuno aka hu bi ama empanifo ewo Institute of Fiscal Studies e de adesrede ato Ghana abanim se enhu akohia pa se policies ahodo de bae no obobo atire na bi honom kra obayan sakraye pi na ewum pani ba ko a oka ho a oye nhwehwemu ewo IFS Leslie Dwight Mensa ene nsempwefo kasa ne wetrim se ohwe free SHS agenda 111 any policies ahodo aban de bae a ebu honom a oman Ghana hia die hia no kra no o se yen kremu se beya omoyesi kasema ato apino ebetimi aginaye.
Our position is that there should be a comprehensive review of all the social intervention programs. I mean that's our position. So you can name them: Free SHS, Agenda 111, You Start, and all the new ones that have come on board. I mean, if you take Agenda 111 for example, whose goal is to build 111 hospitals before the end of the tenure of the administration. One, there's no need to build 111 hospitals in the next 2 years if it is going to exacerbate the fiscal difficulties we are in. We haven't had these hospitals for 60 years, and we can have a better, more credible medium-term plan to address the health infrastructure deficits. Okay, so the goal of the review of all these expenditure programs should be to generate fiscal savings. How can we save fiscal resources? By limiting the scale of these programs to help us improve our public balance. How can we review these programs to improve their efficiency? Because in certain cases, we're spending money that is not yielding productive benefits. But importantly, the goal should be to generate fiscal savings, because you need to save resources, to save on your expenditure, so that you can narrow the wide imbalance that has persisted for so long between your revenue generation and your expenditure. Because it is the sum of the imbalances that have persisted for so long that has created this mountain of debt, potentially. But let's bear this in mind. We have unearthed the root cause. In fact, in our own estimation, the domestic fiscal crisis is responsible for at least 80% of what we are experiencing. So all other factors, whatever they may be, are in the minority.
Yako and Sanfu from our Center for Democratic Development, CDD, NFA, Affirmative Action Bill Coalition, and Penny Fwakon Wabuma, Oyanjin Jumedibin, and some Munina, and they say Affirmative Action Bill no ache. And you know, 1 year we track our was already come should be the film. Now it me by Yamrana, Boa Mado Dona, and to Munia Trakan, so there was some penny for Emma one way, had any money Muyano, Echo, na Ebeye Emra.
Emra, it to me Buana, Emma, to me do a Mohose, Yang, a memwom, a yeno. Yepese, a bine. And from Ramra Sebejum, Namra Sebejum Mufonso, and young Wojuma, named to me passing, not Emma Yemra. It's not say, a money be brea, bet me a bois, a ye a juma, a magana, a fan into my pay frano. And Nimu, it's not say, tebea no emma kwan emma wo mu form ho enhyem enti say affirmative action bill we no ye hu adwuma yi a ebeboa na ya ma emma ho kwan na omunso etumi a contribute omunimudie omunyansa eni nia omunim a ebetumi aboa ama oman no etumpon
be be kam say minti a edasa ne say bibi ntiti a ye de may afiti mo frase me fa socialization ho na bi ho a ase wo yakwala na e chose we ba de onibi kwan so be say kusku kwan so kusku be bi nya so nya bi ware no ana eba mpanyiye yaho be places be be because e ma de ntimi nkoye panyin nkodi e ma so etc ntimi e cheme say ese say nyina atimi sesa ya dream ye tu ye ne ye hu say e ma kakra bi pra ya ma o position sa o ntimi gina ho e ye adwuma no wo me ye adwuma ni yie enti sa ma be be wa Ghana hanuma e bia wo ma dwene mo no hu say aba de oni ni kwan say ono nso be ko school akọ chire ebe ye panyin e adwuma no e so ntimi sesa o ma dwene enti adwuma na ye no ye ne ma nkwa na mo kasa ye ne ma so e kasa se ye ntisa ya dwene ni hu se ya me a chede ya ma ye ni adwene etimi su ade na ade no ono so ma so ama ye bi enti ye be so se e ma no me ma ye ntwetwe anase ntutu e ma a wo mo ko wo mu ase na wada no yen so yen bo ye humodem yen ko school yen ma ye ma e ma ko school yen ma more opportunities se na be sa ye betimi support ye ho ne yesu yakoye nim we hwese ni afefo e fighting ya ye no me je say yen yakolo ya follow easy na ye fani easy susu a me ni say ye be koye nim nti na South Africa dia American enye South Africa nko which other African countries even Kenya up to now Kenya for that so women unit so we for be adwuma so baby no problem with jom so baby fa hu die ya fa omo sorry kutia e be am lawyer for e ma lawyer for e kutia e ji fa hu die de mama eni nti no ni titie mu ana American ni say e was say ya ye wo Ghana han ye jai say ya ye wo regions ni districts ni ejom ni baby ano ye jai say ye jai am nkranfo ka mo ku nkranfo de bia no mo kasa no mo yese enso ya ka wo other regions any districts no asem fire ni eni so dia so no say e ma e wo dwom e ma e bo Ghana ha fa na nyina ni wo ye bia no se sa bi we e famu a e din ko so bebe enti wo so sorry waka me so na nye nkranfo maka kakra bi na enya e na nye o ma ya ko school ko na enya uti dwom a bi e wo ko truwa e beka e din ko mpuntu bebe we baba wa wo no we na na wo ya ma wiase e bi e wo e din fa so bebe e ma nkunim aye nyina ye dia o ma mpuntu na ye hwehwe enye ntapa
enti wo hwe nsema empanifo oba adwumadi bi eka enye aban nko a na wo hwe so won keka no ema e wo mamu nyina wo hwe so obi amon no so se be ya e be possible go for the name enmity
wani a waka won ho abom no to tomatoes o mon ka bom kuo chairman ya woda no yoru a Eric Osaitufo enso e de ensam otu aban anim na ne ensam no enzembisa ewom ne wo kan nyina ne sese aban hyehyɛ ya waye eso wo de tracks ebe ku nkrase ne mea hodro akofa no baye aba adwaman so no wo se aban hyehyɛ ye ne sen wo de ba kwan ben so hyehyɛ ye ben so no mo fa na wo de aton ene ho nsam anti aban kyerem na omunhum nsam ye wo ne wo ye pansa ntwofo na etwetwe nkomo
say aduane bo a ehurhwe enam so amaban atugina asigina se obehwe amaduane bo aba form sebe na obia betumi anya aduane a ewo form enam so ema ochema a wode 40 cars aba eko mmea ana ye nuane se kwakofa ba krom eno enopanyi kese ba ko ebusa se kubase a ekwan be so na aban bi hu se aduane na wode trucks na kwakofa ba no ne bo eye 1 cedi na 2 cedi eno na panyi Eric Osaitufo a woda tomatoes fo ano se be ya aban enhwe no fasa anhye ne mra ansakra na otu sa anamo no
amanfo ewo manmu complain se omanu mu ayeden aduane ashoto enti ama aduane bo ayeden dendene eti wose cabinet free meeting free no na eba ne sa no onu so ni team etu anamo eto all over the country baby ayewo enuane wo bia okohunu se aduane wo ho na ne bo mum na eden me for instance a Greek minister bo me charge say me members no ekoto tomatoes 1.5 ewo tuobodom na oma ba beton won kran ni Kumase 6 million na enukre bi anim mi yina no kwasem oyi emfoni ene car de kire me a oma load tomatoes na sa tomatoes na no oma load no tomatoes ne wo na ka no sizes ye wo size bi wo a akuafo o Ghana na eyisu sa size no na drum bumper harvester ye masa akuafo no akwanya ena omo de omo tomatoes eba edwaman so na omo aba beton na omo age omo sikako sa omo adaka ne bi ena Greek minister ekohu ne adaka ketwa se ye tono 1.5 na ye ne de kese ye ne de na nye sa na ye tono eti ye nimu de omo anka nkere ye se omo be provide trucks na emu ho ka kere ye se a whole cabinet no ena eyi sa ministers be 9 no say omoni emetra ministers e ban so omo nyina ye cabinet ministers to omo ye so omoni his excellency ebekọ akotena se na ensem a ye de ato omoni mu no omoni na akwa akodwene ho ti da be na track ne sha say adwuma ma enra me bisaye omo kire se enne first track no ebekọ akofa bayere e de aba na nhihye e da ho pa de minim your tracks and buy any no yeah free
Yagusua ewo adwadie mu nsensam emu na osofo ho adwadie ani mfididwuma ensam so honorable John Alan Kwadwochemanten na wada nsem bi adi a o chemu say aban eyen hyehye de niam agu akwan mu kura ebre eni akire bia no enwumaku makomako edu ye mfididwuma na aban ebe hyemu klapa aboa ama hyehye ewo mu ne nioma ewo setimi boa wo man na mane ma hodo bi a ye kraba wo man mu ya ye betumi aye bi na aboa yen wode nsam yitudwa ewo emfie no mafidida ya eye mfididwuma edie wo man mu na omode nioma omoye bi ekireye ewo enkran.
And in this regard, we are promoting 10 new strategic anchor industries. When you hear about Volkswagen, Toyota, Nissan cars being produced in Ghana now, it is because of the vision that this government had in identifying new strategic sectors that will diversify our economy. So one of them is the vehicle assembly, and it's not just assembling vehicles. We are also aggressively working towards developing component manufacturing so that we can produce most of the components that go into the production of our cars. We are also now promoting the garment and textile industry. A country like Bangladesh earns over $30 billion annually just by producing garments and exporting to different parts of the world. Is this something that is beyond us as a country? Obviously, no. That is why we've also identified and we are promoting the development of garments and textiles in our country. We're also aggressively developing the pharmaceutical industry. Currently, we produce only 30% of our pharmaceutical needs and requirements. It means we are importing 70%. That gap can be filled through local production, and particularly in Africa. If we are talking about pharmaceutical production, you can confidently say that Ghana is either the first or amongst the first. And so government is aggressively supporting local pharmaceutical companies who are all members of AGI to be able to enhance their exports and also to produce for the local.
Jumedia Sunkubi akoso ama wani asebie son wadidi adem wani padua akwabi ewo Center for Disability ye wo Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology emu na kwanchefo pani a that the Blessed Ghana Foundation ano Deborah Abrefi ade ono na ekasa ase na odi atudwa se wiase yese mode mo ebumuso abem enti se kwabase ni pabi wadi adem ewo wani padua kwa no baabi a akwa kakra na aka na etumi ye adwuma no ne obetumi aye ne ye na se de tie bi enhira beba so ama watumi adi yi a mentena se emfa wonse wonhye odem refam ese wadi dem wo baabi nti no ummo wo ho so.
Lady with special qualities and right arm amputee. I am from a family of 6. My parents, my elder brother, my twin sister. I'm the second, so you can call me Kakra, and our last born. I come from Trede in Achuma-Kwahoma municipality. At age 13, when I was in junior high school, year 1, my classmate pushed me down, and it was a major injury, but rather needed much attention. During that time, I was staying with my grandparents, whereby much attention wasn't given to me. So my right arm got rotten and they needed immediate amputation. My parents, who were then at the village, wanted better education for me and sent me to city. Dunkwarofe came to realize that I have lost one of my hands. It was really a devastating moment for us, but through prayers, counseling, and the word of God, we were strengthened. Fast forward, I had to learn how to use my left hand to write all over again, to do washing, do a lot of things with my one hand. I was so determined. So soon I had completed my junior high school and senior high school at Bekwa SDA secondary school, and completed UDS, Wa Campus, whereby I studied BEd Social Education and majored in management. In 2014, I had the opportunity to do my national service at Kinross Tran Gold Mines in the western region of Ghana. In the mines, I got successful 2 years contracts afterwards. At the mines, I was at the supply chain department, community and public relations department, and finally the mine security department as CCTV stroke access management. Over there, I obtained certificate from GIMPA, Forensic Psychology and Corporate Security. Having in mind to be an advocate for persons with disability, I started a facility for that purpose during my working period, and in 2019, when my contract ended, I started the grants work and had the Blessed Ghana Foundation launched in 2021.
Yade yamane bosun ko ye special report na ewie kasebo no yeka asa sa wo yamaduro no wachime gumba ntuom a yeta de hya yeto a yese mekosa no ehun sansam de anka ne no ne wo hopa enei asa ejira enam so ama nanama intifo ya wo ye yensantuoni atisi monchen so say ebra ne yesa no yese ne bo apomode pa tituru so obi se ne yam keka no anase ne yam tutu no eni ho ehun hia ese yesa akofaba anase yese de etwam
eye kwanya akane no na ye maame num ene nananom efa so ede say nyare wa bra na ye yare titru mpo se obi yem ye ne ya abatan so e kire se akane no nanka wo sempo a ema wo mre ukwo a na wo mre ukwo ya na wa wo ebi nso kwa e kire se omumba eyem tim a nka omse omo a na se omse omo a enkwada no eyem etumi da ho ama omutumi eja omo nan we ni nsem ahodo a na aka no na ehu ana se na ewo ho enei ye bi se omanfo se omo da so sa na omugu so omo sa edien emfaso e na omunya ewo asa ho ye ni nkomo ne bi se omanfo
ye so nyina ne esaye na obi wa na oyemotim e basa na ma oyem ye free enti se asa de eye pa na operation tinama dodo na jai asa enti dodo na o problem we sisi eye kuro but asa de onya dodo na e kama nkwa na osa e bo ma kuro oyem na etimi
se uyem tima we sawa etime boa e ma uyem eye kama ana afeso bi wo ho ana ne yem bom eya na ya amaman a eya na we yefunu mu nti yesa ni na etime ba out e ma bibia ye kama
te na ewu susu se ye nkoso nsa na
me susu se ye nto aso na emom no enye ni panyina na betimi asa obi wo ya na operation a ontime nsa
eye se free mo France nyina sana na ye na nanane ye maame omode asa ye bepon ende ba me ne kula no ene wo panyini kwa wo ho kwa ne so ye funya oya ne se wunya aduro bi na wo tete na wo sa entempa na ho sisi ho so nti asa de meme de no eye
ya beka se yesusa no asa de ya sa yeda ba mi yini ya ne de mi susa na mesa mema ba mi yini ya ne de omo nyinyiro omo ni menchen ena me ankasa mimu obi wo ha wo mpasa ba mi ankasa mimu me pasa de tie ma me pasa ne kyerese ebi wo kura na me yefon ya me ya misimi koto edro wa dra store emwa me eti me yam akaka dro na me de sam from me de sa me ya okay me wo sisi me ho so enti asane de minimum de asaboa me ba nya ni panyina ne pasa
tesa na menyima na mesane de fa tetefo no djuma no mudia no nti ene ma me motie no na sa ye nyima o ma yesa na fa menya sunsanso bia betene na bete me ho a me ne mi kunu tie ne de menyima mensa ena mensa no nso mi hu boni bia na me wo me makra they say me nsa wo mo enso omo ye all right a bibia enye obia
me ma me asa me da ba se yan yi de yentime nsa basa eto ade operation o ye operation da wontime nsa yes I the infection ebebrel
Wanka saso a ohwe wasada na asanso mfaso a ewo ma ebi ene den ye gina we so na ye di obt kase no esi ewa ha midi e de mame efia nyako papa bi medamase ema momo ene hye adomdom ye ne apramuto bere ena nwume no nsia mo bete Oyerepa ye kase enka bi Oyerepa breakfast time ena ediso